Hello and welcome to the channel and the first part of career mode in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So to start with, come over to new profile. We have to pick a name for the profile. I shall call it Restart Day. I can stay as that. Pick a picture. Will be that gent there. Preferred truck design, it's got to be a Scania. Company logo, we'll go for the world. Company logo, company name. Trucking. Right, okay, so that's that created. Now I need to go to controllers. So, because I do play this on a G920 steering wheel, shifter and pedals, so we'll go down to advanced setup, jar wheel, accelerator, set the accelerator, make sure no delay on them, no dead zone, brake, down to the brake, same with the clutch. Next, gear should be all set right. Shifter, toggle 1, toggle 2, shouldn't need toggle 2. So, we're okay, finish wizard. Wait for the game to load. We're not running any mods at all, this is how the game is. Loaded straight up. So, sorry about this guys, this bit can take a little bit of time. Okay, so as I said, no mods at all, so we need to select our first city. So I'm going to start in Felixstowe. Firm selection. No, we don't want to do the walkthrough. So the first job is Felixstowe to Felixstowe. Just welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. At last you have the chance to experience your dream job, driving a truck. Your own transportation company is now open for business, but sadly you lack the money to buy a truck. For now you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver a load of truck tyres from LKW Log dock in Felixstowe. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. So we now wait for it to load the truck. Right, we're in. So, right, escape. One thing we just got to check is that I don't think our buttons are going to be right. We didn't get to that. So, start stop engine E, that's what I like to leave it as. Right, drop and lower trailer axle, put that to Y. Differential lock, put that to T. No, we don't. Take that off T. Put that to. We'll delete. Sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. I forgot that. I'll just. Right. Okay, so we need to couple and uncouple trailer. That needs to go back. Right. left indicator, right indicator, hazard lights, light mode, main beam, beacon, horn, air horn, wipers. Right, cruise control C, speed increase V, decrease, X, resume, Z. So we need to find out where couple and uncoupled trailer is, because I just changed that, didn't I? Where is couple and uncoupled trailer? Right, we'll do these while we're here. So look left, look right, zero forward, up now. Trailer attach and detach, put that back to T. So what were we, the one we needed to change? Diff lock. I can go to L because we don't need light modes now. Okay, now we can start playing. So first thing to do, start the truck and check that our gears are right. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. Reverse. Okay, we're good. So, she was already running. Lights on as it's pretty dark out there, and off we go. We're on our first job. Right, nothing coming. Out we go. With a lightweight trailer, you don't need to use all the gears. We can get away with running a little bit. Right up, right. Right, this is where we're going, in this little gateway here on the right hand side. Oh no, we went wrong at the roundabout. How did we manage that? Okay, we'll just go round the block. Okay. We've just discovered a Renault dealership. So we should have gone right at that roundabout, not left. So bear that in mind now. We're in the right hand lane. Engine brake slow us down. Nothing coming on the roundabout, so we'll safely go around. Take it a little bit wider with the cab, because you've got to remember the swing and the back end of the trailer. Indicate that we're leaving. Off we go. Alright, stay in the right hand lane, because at the end of this industrial unit on the right hand side, that's where we're turning in. So it's a very light load, this one. No, we're turning left, sorry. Right, come in, stop your front of your truck in the green box. You have three choices here. Park it exactly where they want, play it safe, which will put it along this fence. Exactly where we want will be in front of us here probably, or skip it. But you get more XP points for the harder you're reversing. So if we click on there and click confirm, our little white box there, that's showing us where I want the trailer put. So into first, use as much room as you can, that'll make your turns. Right, we come, head towards the fence. Right, into reverse, and remember, the front end of the truck goes the opposite direction to the back end. So you steer the back of the trailer, not the front. Right, stop it there. Bring it forward just a little bit to straighten her up. And back in reverse. Now, we're going to slowly reverse back until the little box on the floor goes green. And the box on the floor is green. It shows that we have successfully delivered our trailer. It should go green any second now. There we go. Press T. Trailer legs are winding down. Trailer's dropped. There's our first delivery done. So, gives us 94 points. And now pick our second job. Right, this is just informing us that this is now our headquarters. Just a basic garage. Haven't got enough money yet to be able to put a truck in there, so at least we've got a headquarters. So we're slowly making progress in the game. So now we need to come down to saying here we can purchase truck, but we can't at the moment because we've only got 2,363 euros in the bank. So I'm just going to click on options. Click on game pay, come down here, and I am going to display currency as Great British Pound. There we go. So we now come down here to job market. We can't do freight market because we don't have our own truck, so we have to do a quick job. So we click on Felixstowe. These are all the jobs now that are available for Felixstowe. And they're done in route length. Longest job, the arrow down means it starts with the longest job down to the shortest. You can change this, so price per distance. So if we click on price per distance, right, it will tell us that Felixstowe to Amsterdam, that's the most valuable job per mile, £22.81 per mile, 3,000. Or Tractors to Dover, £20.66 a mile. So I'm going to take that job. So we now go to take job, wait for the computer to load back up, and we'll be in the cab of that vehicle. Right, and we have mail, so we'll have a look at that in a minute, or we could do that now actually. So no, we'll do that in a minute. So, right. Start the engine up. Select first gear. I believe our gateway's there. There she is. So we go. So again, look to our right. See if anything's coming. Nope, road looks clear. So out we go. Right, we're now off with our second job. Right, at the end, according to the sat nav, at the end of this road we're turning right. So Slow ourselves down. If you can see, the road ahead of us has got X's across. That means it's a road that's in the game, but it's one that's not passable for us. So turn right here. You can see there's our big load of tractors. Again, slow it down here and look. Always traffic at this junction. Okay, clear enough to go. Sort of forced our way out there, but we could have been there sometime. So, if we look at we got our route advisor screen on the bottom left hand side of the screen. We look there, it tells us in the red circle what speed limit is. To the top left hand side of the route advisor, it tells us the speed we're doing. You do get fined for speeding, so you do lose money. So at the moment, when we've only got £2,000 in the bank, we don't really want to get a speeding fine. So we'll bring our speed up to around 49 and we'll sit there. So we're going to have to start backing our speed off in a little bit anyway, because we're making a left turn at the next junction. So press the exhaust brake, slow us down a little bit on the foot brake, drop it down 2 gears, slow it down, down another 1, messed our gears up a little bit then. It's because I've always played this game with a range change. At the moment I'm playing it with a splitter to play a little bit different. So, a little bit of getting used to. So 60 mile an hour is the speed limit on the road, but as for trucks, we're only limited to 55. Service is there, we don't need it, but you can, if you look on our TripAdvisor, you'll see it on the screen. Little green petrol pump means we can go in there and fill up with diesel, and a little red bed shows that we can go to rest. At the present moment we don't need rest, so but if we click F6, it gives us all the details about the job. Tractors weighing 11 tonne, we're taking them to Dover. We're expected between 11:57 on Monday and 18:37 on Monday. The job is worth, need to come over to the right here. The job is worth £2,978. We've got 7 hours 35 to do the job in before we're late. And our next rest is in 10 hours 13, so we don't need to worry about resting at the moment. Click back onto F5 and you'll see there at the moment that for us to do the job it's going to take us 2 hours and 8 minutes, and at the moment we're 98 miles away. Right. I've just took the wrong lane, haven't I? Oh, well, I didn't read that correctly, did I? Right. Okay, we're going to take us a little bit longer now because, yeah, as is easy to do, you can take a wrong turn. And what we do now is we'll back it down, we'll keep our speed down, as this is an A road, so there's a chance that this will come down to 2 carriageways instead of being a dual. It's going to take us 2 hours 53. We've still got plenty of time to do the job in. We're just making a little bit of a detour now because I've got the Harwich. Right. Okay, next available place, we'll turn round. Alright, roadworks here. So there's a chance the speed limit is going to bring us down in speed. I do apologise if there's any lag at the moment. This is only the second time I've ever recorded, so I'm still trying to get all the settings right. I apologise if I'm waffling as well, knowing what to say and what not to say. Probably shouldn't have said that. Hey ho. Right. Okay, we've got a roundabout just here, so we'll use this as a perfect opportunity to turn ourselves around. So it will indicate that we're going right. We'll get ourselves slowed down. We'll check to the right what's coming onto the roundabout. God, he wasn't far away from us, was he? Was that little red mini gone? Lost him behind the mirror. Right, he's gone. Okay. Now we're okay. Oh, we get pulled out on by a policeman and a yellow mini. That was nice of him. It indicates the left, and we're stuck behind a bus. There's always a bus. Every day there's a bus. I've been stuck behind buses, I've been hit by buses. Taking this corner actually gives you a perfect opportunity to look into that right hand mirror and see how wide, on a reasonably tight right hand turn, how much wider that rear axles of the trailer travel to the axles of the unit. So it gives you some idea that, you know, if we'd have hugged that middle white line, then we'd have probably, the back of our trailer would have been in the other carriageway. So again, perfect here, hug the right line because we're turning left, and if we look in that left hand mirror you can see that the trailer has taken the corner a little bit wider than we are. Now, right, okay, back to 2 lanes, foot down, flat out freight. Here we go. Just try not to get it wrong this time. So we are going left now up onto the A12, following the signs for London and Dover. So press B, exhaust brake, slow it down a little bit on the foot, drop it down a gear, keeping the revs right good. Right, quick gear change down to 9th, revs are still comfortably in good in the range, and off we go. We're now back on the A12. So, as you see, I do have a problem with forgetting to change gear quick enough. If this had been a real truck, I would not be getting very good miles to the gallon. So do keep over revving. Right, 50 mile an hour speed limit, and we're doing 56. So let's slow ourselves back down again. Press the cruise control, and then, which is button C. We've then got cruise up, set to V, climbing a hill, so just drop her down one gear to give her a little bit of a help. There we go. Now flattening back out, bring her back up to 12, get ready on the cruise control button. 48, 49, over into left hand lane, there we go, 50, cruise control set. By the time we get the cruise control set, speed limit's back up to 60, so foot down. Right, so ahead of us we're turning left onto the M25, signposter for Dover. So again, on with the exhaust brake, down with the foot brake gently, slow it down to 10th, cut her off, down to 9th to pull up the hill. As soon as we're on the flat, back 10th and away we go. Apologise if the sound isn't fantastic. I only have a little cheap microphone basically designed to mount on the top of a digital SLR, but if it gets my voice out, it's working well enough for me. Okay, 55 miles an hour, basically with flat out won't go any faster, so cruise controls pressed, press the V to give us a chance to up the speed to 56, will it? No, 55 is where we are. Next junction we're coming off, M2 Dover. So we are 52 miles away from our delivery. Game time of 1 hour 9 minutes. Real time probably 5 minutes. So right, indicate turning left, on with the exhaust brake, down with the foot brake, down one gear. This is quite a long sweeping bend, this one, so we don't have to take this one so slow. Right, off with the indicator, because you can't turn left into nothing. Watch our mirrors, make sure we don't come out too wide, and off we go. Back up to 12. So press Z as I've changed it to, and that should resume speed. Cruise control. Again, back onto the cruise control, feet off the pedals, and enjoy the drive. At least the weather's nice. So according to this game, it's 12:30, or 1:30, sorry. So yep, make sure the lights are off. Right, indicate that we need to come over. And get ready to slow it down because of the lorry in front. And there's no point overtaking him, because I believe that the fact that roads drop down, to single carriageway very shortly, so we'll stay back here and follow him in. How much spare time do we have? Oh, loads of spare time. So we'll see where this delivery point is in Dover. If we don't pass any question marks, maybe we'll add a little bit onto our journey and just take ourselves past them. Open some more places up on the map. Should open up a truck dealership for us and a recruitment agency, which we will want later on in the game when we've got the money and can afford to hire a driver. What's the Renault Magnum in front of us doing? Taking it slowly with his metal pipe on. Metal box sections, did I say? 60 miles an hour, and he is taking it rather cautiously. So on with the exhaust brakes, we are getting very close behind him. Right, 60 mile an hour, there we go, down to 50. Right, there's a very good chance that very shortly we'll be going down to 30. If you look in the distance, we've got Dover Castle, which is quite a nice touch. There we go, there's our 30 mile an hour speed limit. Bring ourselves down to 8th. So it sounds lovely at 30. Oh, there was a speed camera, that was a bit of good timing. Right, okay, the game wants us to go left at the next set of lights, but I think I'm going to go straight on. If you look, there is a red arrow, there is a question mark, sorry, to our right hand side, which means there's somewhere to be discovered. So that could be a driving agency or it could be a truck dealership. I believe it's a driving agency by the looks of the sign. That's fine, that gives us just something else, another part of the map is uncovered. So, right, that is the only question mark in Dover, so there isn't a truck dealership by the looks of it. If we went right on this roundabout, it looks like there's a garage there that we could buy eventually in the game. So oh, we mounted the curb there with the trailer tyres. We didn't take that wide enough. So right, traffic lights ahead of us are green. So there's a good chance by the time we start to get to them, they are going to change to red. So we'll start backing down. But no, green light makes a change. You do get a fine for jumping a red. So again, when you're playing in career mode and you're not using mods or cheats or anything, you know, your money is quite tight. So again, keep your speed down, don't jump your lights. Right, okay, enter here again. 90 XP points to park it where they want it, 15 XP points to leave it safe, no XP points if you can't be bothered to do either. And I pressed the wrong button, I hit the XP point. Right, well, we're in level 2, so right, here we've got skills, and throughout the game you get little skill points and you can add them onto here. What I like to do is I like to get my distance up first, so we'll add our skill points there. Distance, then eco driving. So there we go. There's our first 2 drives of Euro Truck Simulator done. So we'll have a quick check, see what our emails say. Need more money, we can help. And brand new trucks for sale at Scania. So can click on here, visit your local banking centre and get a loan, 8,000, 42,000 or 87,000. I think at the moment only £5,000 in the bank, and the fact that they want 1,271 and that wouldn't give us enough to buy a trap, there's no point. So we'll just leave our money as we are. So there we go, first 2 jobs done. Back tomorrow, fingers crossed, back tomorrow to do a couple more, to do second part of career mode. Have a nice evening, guys. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.